Good afternoon, and welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Crash Landing. So, I've been busy since last episode. Actually, all the mods, I had to postpone that episode just to make up for what happened with this. I'm going to go back inside before that creeper comes. But you'll notice that the base has changed quite a bit. That is due to the fact that there was an update that required a new world. So, I had to do it. Basically, it adds something really, really cool, which we'll get into later on. I did go into creative mode earlier on a test world and took a look at it, and it is absolutely amazing. Basically, to give you an idea, the city was added, like the ruined city, and it's really, really nice. But over here, I'll give you a tour of the new base. It's pretty much the same style that we had last time. It's a little bit bigger and things are laid out a little bit better. I ended up spending most of last night. I got very little sleep. Oops, I shouldn't do that. I got very little sleep and then worked quite a bit today on this to get it caught back up to where we were. Over here is basically our silk trees. And then right here is our cobblestone. And you'll notice that water, if it's touching stone, after a short while, it will become mossy stone. Then over here I've got some spruce, birch, and acacia planted. And then that's just my trees and my cactus farm. And then I've got some oak barrels set up here. And then crucibles. And then I've got a few lava crucibles right there. And our sieve. And all of our Tinker's Construct stuff. So, good stuff. And then I've got everything sorted here. I did make a couple drawers. So we have one for sand and one for oak wood because I had a lot of that stuff. And then we've got just some mob items and some blocks and some metals and food and plants and stuff like that. So, got all that sorted. Also in the update, the canteen was fixed. Now it will, if you just drink the dirty water, it's going to give you this thirst debuff. But I've noticed that you can just drink as much dirty water as you want to, and the thirst doesn't really seem to have that much of an effect. So there's really no downside to drinking the dirty water, but I was talking to Sheridan about it, and he said he's probably going to end up removing the canteen. So if you want it, don't lose it. So, because it's just a little bit OP right now. Also, I started building this out. We're going to finish setting this up this episode. But basically, I want automatic cactus. Because I'm tired of breaking this stuff by hand. And that's mainly what I use for making dirt and stuff. So, I was using leaves. But the iron cost, it's like, I don't want to waste a bunch of iron. So, I've just been mainly using cactus. But if we set that up, we'll have... I can easily automate dirt, even maybe this episode. So... but anyway, one of the quests was fixed. This ingot quest was broken, and now it is fixed. So, however, this quest, Tools of the Trade, he said he can't get the bone shovel and the bone axe head to work. No matter what you do, they say incomplete. So, he is probably going to change that and do something else with this quest so that we can complete it. Because right now, we can't move over to the Desperate Times quest or anything. Also, I've done a bit of killing. Oh, we've actually got 50 zombies now. And 25 spiders. I did go out and I had to hunt down an enderman. Because we had to have an ender pearl to get started with what I want to do today. So I did finally get one. It took a little while because I pretty much had to go out at night and weave through husks and all that good stuff. That's why my sword has so much damage right now. Well, it's because I had to fight my way through here and find myself an enderman. But anyway, I also did get a little bit of gold armor that dropped off of a zombie. So, but anyway, the first thing that we're going to get today is this ender shard. So, basically we have to make a glass cutter, which isn't too big of an issue. I should actually move a crafting table back here, I think. Because that way I can craft in the water whenever the sun gets high, because this does drop our temperature and everything. So the glass cutter, there we go. And of course this can be used to break, or to pick up glass without breaking it, but we can also use it to cut down these ender pearls into ender shards. That's what I needed the ender pearl for. And then next up, what I want is I want a resonating redstone crystal. Normally you can get this stuff by mining redstone, but of course, since there's no ores and no mining and all that good stuff, we haven't got any of these. So there we go, tech tree, start. Now I'll tell you what, we actually want a couple of these. I'm going to go ahead and take like 2 of them. I'm trying to save as much redstone as I can, but we're going to go ahead and go with, I think, 2 of them. And then we need to get ourselves a resonator. Do I have enough coal for this? Alright, and that'll get us our resonator. So, good stuff. I'm going to set that right here for right now. And next up, we're going to need to get ourselves a manual mill. There's a rainbow generator. When all other generators are creating power, taste the unlimited power of the rainbow. I don't remember that block. Alright, well anyway. So we're going to need to get ourselves... Oh man, I'm not going to have enough redstone to do all this, I don't think. Okay, let me see. And then our polished stone, I've got some cobblestone here. Let's go ahead and we're just going to cook up 40 of it. And I need to make more charcoal because I think that was like the... Whoops. I think that was the last of what I had. So, alright, and then to get our polished stone, we just need to use stone bricks like that. And now we can get our manual mill. And then, of course, to use this, we'll just put it here. And we'll throw in our polished stone and start revving this up. Oh, one thing real quick before I forget. If we take a look here in the quests, I did complete that ingot quest, and we actually get to choose between a vibrant photovoltaic cell or a basic capacitor bank. So let's look really quick. I want to say I'm going to go with the solar panel because it's 160 RF per tick for those. Basic capacitor banks are fairly cheap. Yeah, the vibrant one is 160 RF per tick. Yeah, we're definitely going vibrant. I'm going to actually mention that to Sheridan because I think that should be kind of nerfed. That's a lot of RF per tick. And that's kind of a no-brainer to take that. So we're going to take that vibrant cell or vibrant solar panel. And let's go ahead and get ourselves a heavy oak sieve instead of just using this little one. And I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and make iron mesh. Now, I don't know for sure about... I want to say that was the right recipe. Because earlier, I tried in a creative world to see how the different meshes worked with compressed stuff. And I noticed that like the silk mesh, at least in creative, on my creative world, test world, the silk mesh only worked for like one... okay, it's like that. Only worked for like one thing. So we're going to go ahead and go with the that iron mesh. But this will just speed up getting redstone a little bit. And of course we're going to want a compressed hammer as well, which is 9 stone hammers. And this is going to allow us to break compressed sand and stuff. And we can just run this through. This iron mesh has 256 uses, so honestly at this point we're better off using that over the silk mesh. And actually, while I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and make ourselves a bed. Oh wait, that doesn't make wool, does it? Shoot. Is it like... Okay. No, I was thinking the mesh made wool. That's fine, I'll use that mesh. But we'll get ourselves a bed anyway. And we'll set it up right there. And we can get our water mill. Haha. And initially this thing's going to be a little bit expensive for us. I'm just going to set it up right here for now. And as long as this is being hit by flowing water, it's going to be 4 GP per side with a maximum of 16. So now we have 16 GP, which is wonderful. Now that we've got this set up, we don't really need the manual mill anymore. I'm going to go ahead and pick it up actually. I'll throw it in here because we've got GP. So now that we've got that, the next thing that I want is I want a transfer node. So it's just redstone, transfer pipe, it's redstone and glass. Some glass cooked up right here. We'll get our transfer pipes. And then our transfer nodes. Good stuff. And now the next thing that I want is going to be an upgrade, specifically a mining upgrade. We're going to need a golden pick and then an upgrade base. And there's our upgrade base. So then we can combine these two together, get our mining upgrade, and let's go ahead and make a storage drawer. And then we'll just remove that sand. We'll put lava right there. Oops. And cobblestone in the middle. And then water on this side. And I'm going to go ahead and cover up the top of this. We'll set up our transfer node there. And we'll do a transfer pipe and a storage drawer. And then we'll put in the mining upgrade if I can find it. There we go. And we've got 12, 13, 14. It's going up. So we're getting cobblestone. Good. So that is automated now. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a couple buckets of water here. And I also want a hopper. That's why I went ahead and made a bunch of chests, because I knew we were going to need a few of them. So we'll get our hopper, and then I also want another drawer. And what I'm thinking is we'll use this this setup to automate our water and our dirt. So what I want to do is I want to... Actually, you know what? I should first put cactus out. So let me get up some cactus here. Alright, and we're just going to set this out on all these pillars that I made. Just like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put water here. And this should come out to the edge on each of these. Which it does. And then we're going to put water here. Alright, slight change of plans. Right now we've still got the water source block on the back here. We've got one here, one there, and then on the opposite side. And then we're also going to put them... Okay, this works out perfect. That's how I wanted it. It's no longer flowing down there. Then what we can do is we can put water source block here. And on the other side. And then what I want to do is... I just want to bring this back. And then to here. And let's go ahead and remove this. And I just want to bring it back by one. Or down by one, I mean. And so we'll set it... We'll set the storage drawer there. Put the hopper here. And then I just want to put a half slab over the top. Just to break up the water. And so now if we go up here... And we throw in, say... Some cactus over here. There we go. We got all 5 of the cactus. So that is perfect. That's how I want it. And... Man, I know I could have measured it out better and set, you know, stuff in better spots and all that, but I'm happy with it. And so now we need to actually have it so that the cactus is going to break when it gets high enough. I'm debating between doing like chisels and bits or just doing slabs. I'll probably just do slabs actually. So let me get a bit of these. Alright, and what I'm thinking is we're going to do slabs across on the top layer of it. So we'll do... Yeah, this would be the top. And this should be high enough that not much is going to land on it. I may end up changing this into chisels and bits down the road. We'll see. Alright, so I've got all 3 of those set. So now whenever the cactus reaches full growth, it should... Where this, whenever it gets hot like this, it drives me insane. Honestly, I imagine if you stayed inside the ship, that may be air conditioned, or at least stay cooler than outside. So maybe it's my fault for moving away from the ship, but I wanted the space, you know, and I didn't want to have to clean up all the, because I know it's all made with like chisels and bits. I didn't want to have to clean up all of that. So, all right, we are gonna need more water. But we should start, before long, we should start seeing some cactus flowing in here. And once all of these are at 2-stage growth, it should start coming in fairly quickly. So we should be good on that. Now I'm going to go ahead and set up an automation setup for dirt, I think. I think we'll do 1 barrel and 1 crucible. Oh man, Blood Moon. Funny story, when I actually started the this world again, I got... I'm gonna make a drum too, which this is kind of expensive, but we actually have a bit of iron from all that redstone that I was getting. We'll be okay. Not too worried about using up a little bit of iron. But we actually got a blood moon like the second night when I started this new world. It was terrible. So I didn't even realize like blood moons were a thing at first. You know, when we first started, because the first world I never got a blood moon. So I don't know if we just got like super lucky before. Alright, so what I'm thinking is we're going to put a transfer node onto this. And since I don't have access to round robin right now, I will once we get Ender IO, but right now I don't have it. What we're going to do is we're going to bring these conduits up. And let's go ahead and bring them up. The stuff there. We're going to bring them up again. These things are cheap, so I'm not too concerned about using a few of these. And we're just going to split it like that. And we're going to set on one side, we're going to have oak barrel, and on the other side, our crucible. Okay, we'll do the oak barrel over on this side, and we'll do the crucible on this side. So now it should alternate between these. There we go. It just put some compost material in there. I need to get a torch and light this area up. Just put compost into there. It's not really favoring this oak crucible right now. And I'll fill this in, so we'll have kind of like a basement area here. But what I'm wanting to do is I want to... Okay, that does have some fluid volume now. I think once the cactus farm is in full, like, growth and everything, I think we'll be good. So we'll bring a transfer node out with a transfer pipe. Tell you what, we're going to set it up like this. We're going to bring this around. Eventually I'll make a wrench and I'll change it, but I don't think any of the wrenches are like really cheap right now, so but that's okay. We'll set this one up. Oh, we have 1,000 fluid volume in there. But we'll set this right here, and so all the dirt that gets produced will get pulled out and sent over here, and then we'll do, for this one, we'll do our fluid transfer node. I put that drum down right here, and I went ahead and gave it some time. We're up to 3,500 in the drum. It hasn't made 23 dirt. It's made like one piece of dirt so far. Why don't we get an ink sac? Do we have squid spawning in our water here? That's my only guess, is that we've got squid spawning in this water and getting pulled down, and they're probably like suffocating out of the water or something. I don't know. Oh no, I didn't mean to jump down here. That's okay. But anyways, so we've got water being produced, and we've got dirt being produced automatically. It's not the fastest thing in the world right now, but I mean, it's making water for us. I'm happy, you know, and it's making dirt and everything. Which is two of our major resources that we need coming in. So now we've got those coming in, we'll be set, honestly. Yeah, there we go. Pow. And there it goes. Haha. We should probably be able to see it on this side. But yeah, it goes into here. I'll probably end up, once I have enough redstone, I'll make some speed upgrades for this, but it's okay. I mean, it's keeping up. It's just slow about it. And I'd like to have a round robin item conduit, but that's okay. Because it's not, I mean, it's not always balancing it perfect, but oh well. But anyway, yeah, so that is a win, I'd say. I'm happy with it. Now, actually, let me grab some shears here. We need to do that quest really quick to get our infested leaves. Yeah, there we go. And I apologize about all the noise. It's like, right now, when I'm recording this, it's like 10 o'clock at night, and my neighbors just yell and stuff. So anyways, we've got infested quest completed. So let's turn that in just really quick. Done. Oh, there's no reward for this. Okay. So next up, they want us to get ice cubes. Seems like silkworms make ice cubes to keep themselves cool in this hot environment as slime. And slime, oh. Huh. Okay. Oh, we have to save it to get ice cubes and slime balls. Okay. That makes sense. Well, and it looks like we unlocked the Tink a Pow quest. So, but anyways, I do believe it's about wrapping up point though. We actually did get quite a bit done, and a lot of it is very, very important stuff. We've got our cobble automated. We have some GP power. We have some dirt being created, some water being created. We can always expand on this system. I'm probably going to build it up. So we'll have like, we'll build another floor, 2 or 3 or 4 of these cactus farms so that we're getting more dirt and more water and all that good stuff. But even still, I mean, even without the canteen, if I didn't have the canteen, that would be enough water, I think, to supply us right now. But I do want more of it being created. So we can kind of start maybe building out this environment too, with the dirt and the water and everything. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, as always, be sure hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already for more daily videos. Next episode, I do know that an update is coming. It's probably already out for you guys. That's going to be adding Spice of Life. So next episode, we will be focusing on food and also a mob farm, some kind of a dark room area. I do want to get those 2 things built because I'd say that's the next 2 really, really important things. And we may start working on setting up just a little bit of like quick and dirty automation for ore processing. So, because we've got the auto save and the auto heavy save. Honestly, they're fairly cheap. I just need to get some iron built up. Yeah, be auto save first. And we've got that full photovoltaic sail, which is strong enough, honestly, to probably power the sag mill and stuff, no problem. So, next episode, we'll probably set that up really, really quick. I'm going to do a bit of ore processing between this episode next because we're going to need a bit of iron. And then we're probably also going to do some farming and then maybe a mob farm. So, anyways, I hope you guys join me for that. And until then, as always, do take care, stay safe, and I hope to see you guys next time.